Guys, Angel here. So excited about this video, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, this is going to be a long video. So grab a snack, a healthy one, and come on back. Don't you miss Wendy? Oh my gosh. Seriously, go grab a healthy snack and come on back because this is going to be a long video. Okay, so about 5 years ago, I was taking my youngest daughter to school every single day. She was 17 at the time. She's now 21. Oh my gosh, so freaking crazy. And I was taking her to school every single day, and every morning I was getting a coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. And my coffee consisted of cream and sugar. And so every single morning, like after a while, like I would sip the coffee and my stomach, like I would take a sip and it felt like as soon as I swallowed it, it would feel like a curve thunk or like a curve plunk, like it was hitting a wall in there or something. Like every sip just kept feeling like it was like not going down. And so, okay, I'm just like, okay, my stomach is feeling weird while I'm drinking this. Now, I did this for a very long time, and it's fun, not funny, but every single day, like even my husband remembers coming home from work every single day, and I had a coffee that I would say, Doug, there's my coffee from the morning if you want it. And he would just reheat it and drink and finish my coffee for like, I'm gonna say about 9 months to a year. Like, I know it sounds stupid, and I know it sounds like child after 2 weeks I would have said, but I'm just go along with the story, okay? So I'm drinking my coffee and I'm just like, it hurts. It's not hurting as bad yet. So there's the time frame, okay? So it's not like I'm at the excruciating pain yet. It's just bothering me. And so there would be times when I would stop drinking the coffee for a couple days and I would just drink water. And when I would do that, I would feel like I was like flushing out my system. My stomach seemed to feel better. And so I called my doctor during this time and I told my doctor, you know, I'm drinking this coffee and it's like not sitting well with my stomach. But when I drink the water, it feels like it cleanses me out. And so my doctor was like, okay, we'll just keep doing that. Literally, that's what she said. And that's okay. Like, I'm not throwing any shade to her. I'm just giving you guys the story. If you guys remember, I did a video where I was talking about my vagina was burning. And the first video was my vagina was burning after I had sex. And then I started talking about how I had to monitor my food and my drinks. And I had to cut everything out. So I have a list here. Okay, so I wanted to be really clear. So I already talked about 17, my daughter was 17 every morning. My stomach said kerplunk. I started drinking water. Stomach started hurting really bad. Okay, so this was a telephone call. This was before the pandemic. So a telephone call to my doctor. So I'm drinking the coffee and then my stomach starts now. Okay, so say we're at like the 9th month, okay? And now my stomach is hurting really bad. And now we're also in the pandemic. And so I'm not clear on the time frame exactly. But now we're in the pandemic because I remember I had a teleconference with a doctor. And I'm telling this doctor, like, my stomach is hurting so bad. Like, you guys, it got so bad that I would take a sip of water. I remember waking up in the morning and trying to eat just a grape, and it would hurt so bad. And so I went through like this 2 to 3 week period of time where the pain was just at a 10. Literally from the time I woke up until the time I went to sleep, my stomach was just burning. It felt like, if you guys watched my vagina video where I talked about how my vagina was burning, and I said it felt like people were in there having like a bonfire. Well, that's what it felt like in my stomach. Like, my stomach was just burning. It felt like, and I'm not a doctor, and a doctor did not say this, I'm just giving you a description, but it felt like the lining of my stomach was just gone, just completely exposed. And I also want to say this. I told you guys this was going to be a long video. I also want to say this. When I turned 40 years old, this is what I think that all of this was. This is what I have come to, okay? When I turned 40 years old, I feel like I got my report card on how I did since I've been a child, like my former years, my baby years, then your teens, your 20s, your 30s. And when I turned 40, like I had 3 surgeries on my body, my stomach, like I had like things started popping up, right? And so I just feel like I got my report card from how I've been treating my stomach all these years. You guys, there was a time, you guys, where I was literally, and I'm not exaggerating, I know this is going to sound like a lot, and y'all should, now you guys will probably understand, like, damn, that's why your stomach was like that. I was eating, if you guys have a Five Below where you live, and you know how you can, how Five Below has like the old school candy, like the lemon heads, the Boston baked beans, Jesus, goddamn Boston baked beans, the Chico sticks, like Five Below, that store has all those old school candies, and you can go in there and fill up a bag. I would go and get a bag of candy. I'm talking lemon heads, now and laters, all the old school candy. That bag of candy would be gone in like 2 days. And I'm not talking about I would do this every now and again. I'm talking about I did this for years. When my girls, this is when my girls were way younger. When Doug used to come home from work, he used to bring me home. Okay, listen. A pound of gummy bears from Giant every single day. Do you remember when you could go into Giant and they had like those big barrels of all those different candies? He would go in there and bring me a pound of gummy bears, and I would eat them and this was in my 20s. I'm eating a pound of gummy bears a day, and I'm not sure like how long that was, but y'all, do you hear what I'm saying? Like, when you're younger, your digestive system, I believe, is stronger, right? And then over the years of working your digestive system, like, it's going to come to a point, like, now I know why, you know, now that I'm older, and you hear, and I just remember hearing older people saying, I remember I used to eat like that when I was younger. Like, now I get it. Like, my husband, my mother used to always say, I'd rather feed him than clothe him, right? I'm sorry, no. She would say, I would rather clothe him than feed him, because my husband used to eat a lot. Well, now he doesn't eat like that, like he did when he was in his 20s. And so I just believe that your digestive system is not as strong as it was when you were younger. So I have been eating candy like that for a lot of years. And okay, so let me get back to the chronological list. Okay, so I'm talking about the eating, the candy, stomach hurting, tell it thing. Okay, so here, right here, 2 years of my stomach burning. I'm guesstimating about 2 years of my stomach hurting. And this is what it felt like. And this is what, when I did those vagina videos, like, I feel like now, I feel like maybe my stomach was like leaking into my, like, maybe I had a stomach leak and it was leaking into my vagina. Child, I don't know. Like, it like, now that I'm feeling better and I think back, I'm like, well, maybe that, because I can eat a lot of the food. I'm going to get to that. Okay. So, okay, so now my stomach is burning for 2 years. I'm not really eating a lot. The doctors don't know what's going on. They just keep telling me, watch your food, watch your food, watch your food. So then one day my husband's cousin came over to see us. And you know how when you don't see somebody every single day, you look different the next time you see them. Whether if you've either gained weight or lost weight, you're going to notice it versus seeing that person every single day. So I'm not paying attention to my weight. I'm not paying attention to, like, obviously I know I'm not eating. And I live in leggings, like, in real life. Like, I love leggings, off the shoulder shirts and things like that. So I don't really wear too many things where I would really see a weight difference yet. Okay, so his cousin came over, and, you know, Doug went to the door, and he's like, you know, I see him because I'm standing behind Doug, and I see him, and he's like, you know, what's up, Doug, whatever. And then I come from behind, and I said hi to him, and his whole expression on his face changed, and he was like, what's going on? And I was like, what's up? Like, what you mean what's going on? And he was like, what's going on? You lost so much weight. What's going on? And I was like, yeah, I don't, like, my stomach has been bothering me a lot, and, you know, whatever. And so that was the first time, the first, like, awareness, so the first time I'm realizing that, Angel, not only are you not able to eat, but you're starting to lose a lot of weight. And so, Okay, so now I'm starting to lose all of this weight. It got so bad, you guys. I got down to 125 pounds. Like, it was so bad. And my stomach was still hurting at the time, right? It was still hurting so bad. And like, when his cousin made us aware that I was losing all this weight, so now I'm paying attention to it. I'm like, oh my God, I really am losing this weight, and not realizing that, okay, maybe my leggings are a little bit looser than they were. My boobs aren't as full as they used to. Y'all, my boobs got so flat. Oh my, y'all, when I tell you that when I was like that 120, I probably think I got down to like 122 once. Like, it was like I would lift my boob up and hold it in my hand, and it was just like a flat piece of skin. It was so depressing. Like, y'all, I thought I was getting ready to check. Y'all already know what I was thinking, okay? So I'm just like, oh my God, like, you can see if you guys go back into some of my videos in the past couple years, I know I haven't made a lot, but you could like see the bones in my chest, like my shoulders. It was just like, but I thought, like, I was just like, oh my God, I'm aging really fast. And like, I know I'm getting older, and I know I'm going to age, and I'm okay with that. I was just like, wow, this is happening a lot sooner than I thought. Because you guys, all the skin on my legs, like, just imagine somebody who is like in their late 80s, how their skin looks like. It's like loose skin. Like, that's what my body looked like. So I was like, wow, like, I'm aging so fast. Like, that's just what I thought. And it was just like, y'all, I was depressed. I would lay in the bed and like lay on my side, and when I was laying on my side, I would put my hand, like, you know how you lay on your side and you just laying there and your hand just lays down on your thigh? It would like scare me sometimes. Like, I would have to move my hand because it was just nothing but bone. Like, literally, I was a skeleton. I remember taking a shower, and you know, you're taking a shower and you're like washing your butt and stuff, and I would just remember feeling like my butt bone, like washing the crack of, like, and just feel, it was just, I was literally skin and bones, and I'm 5'5", so like, y'all, it was so bad. So now what I start during that process, I was just like eliminating so much food, because remember, I couldn't eat anything. So during the time when I started to like turn the corner and I could start to eat something, I just started bringing back different foods, but I eliminated all meat. Oh, I need to tell you guys this too, that I'm lactose intolerant, whatever that means. Nobody should be. With my understanding from what I've learned, I don't think anybody should be eating dairy or milk. Child, it tastes so good. Don't get me wrong. But I got to tell you guys this. So there was a time that I was also, when the girls were younger, I was eating a bowl of ice cream every single night before I went to sleep. So just think about this, like, all of that cream, all of that dairy, all of that milk, that's what I believe was like that buildup of me drinking that coffee every single day. It was just like kerplunk. It was just so much. Okay, so anyway, so I'm starting to feel better, and I'm only introducing like good foods, like vegetables and fruits and rice, that the wild rice and mushrooms. And so I'm making mushroom subs with like mushrooms and onion sauteed and the fake cheese on top and some bread, and like turning that into a cheesesteak sub. Like, I went vegan, I guess, for like almost just a little bit over a year. Yeah, it was a little bit over a year when I had my during the year. There was somebody else in my membership group that was vegan as well. So it was about a year that I was not eating any meat. I still can't eat dairy. To this day, I still can't have ice cream. But so yeah, so I took all meat out of my diet, and I was literally eating like anything that I could that didn't have meat. Like avocados. I love avocados. Like, if you guys want me to do another video on like what I ate, I would have to like take the time to make a list like I did like this. So if you guys want to know like the stuff that I ate, let me know and I'll make a video for it. But let me just say this, regardless of what I ate, you have to listen to your own body, because like the stuff that may bother me may not bother you. So regardless, if you guys do want me to do a video on what I ate, I will, but just know you have to listen to your body. You've heard, I'm sure, that eating according to your blood type. So everybody is going to be different. Food is going to affect you way differently than it affects me. So keep that in mind as well. Okay, so I got rid of all the meats for about a year, and coffee. So I got rid of coffee because that I thought was affecting my bladder. So you guys, I started drinking lemongrass tea. I actually have it in my garden right now. It's growing. So I grow lemongrass for tea, and when it's not in the summertime, when I can't grow it myself, I buy it off of Amazon. It is so freaking good. Matter of fact, I'll link that in the description box below. I'll link the exact one that I get. It's in my Amazon store, so I'm going to put the link below for those of you guys who want to try the lemongrass tea. It's so good. But if you can grow it as well. You can get the seeds off of Amazon too. I'll put those. Actually, I didn't like the seeds. Honestly, I didn't like the seeds. I got the seeds this year off of Amazon, and I didn't like how the lemongrass doesn't feel the same as the one that I get from my local market or local farmers market. And also when I buy the lemongrass, the bag of lemongrass that's on Amazon, I do like that. The seed I bought and I grew it and I didn't like it, so I went to my local and got my my lemongrass from them. So that's just that. So I won't put the seeds in the description box. Okay, so I'm drinking tea, and I still do drink my tea every single morning. A lot of you guys know that who are connected to me on Instagram. Okay, so I'm not drinking no coffee, no meat, no nothing. So then, I'm eating all these fake chicken nuggets, all these processed, the fake chicken, all that stuff. And I found a lot of alternative stuff that was pretty good. But when I started to feel better, like I would take some food off of my husband's plate and I would eat and be like, hold up. This is going down, and I'm not being bothered by it, right? And so it was literally, you guys, it was slowly introducing myself back. So I went to get a burger one day, and it was so good. And it was a beef burger, but it made me so sick. Literally, it made me so sick. And to this day, I still cannot eat beef, but I have started eating chicken. And I know there's a lot of people who have their things about chicken and beef and all of that. And again, like I said, do what feels good to your body. I love chicken. It feels good to my body. I just got finished eating me some chicken breast. I cut it up and I put some seasoning on it, and I put it in the I put it on the top of the stove, and I put onions and green peppers in it, and I put it over some rice. Oh, it feels so good. That is one of the meals that is like a staple meal. My husband will tell you, that's like a feel good meal to me. Every inch of it, it doesn't I would eat food and I would feel like a ping, and I'd be like, oh, can't eat this, or it was just it was depressing. I remember crying in the grocery store, literally in the grocery store crying, because I'm like, what do I don't know. It was so bad. Okay, so started eating chicken back, no dairy, and it says to this day. Dad, there was something else that and this is something else that I want to say too. So even though I'm feeling better and I've been able to introduce foods that used to bother me during that time when my stomach was so inflamed, now that I'm eating some of that food again and it's not bothering me like it did when my stomach was inflamed. This is a tip that even if your stomach is not hurting you, this is something I don't want you to tell all of your friends, your mama, and make sure your dog does this too. One of the things that, because a lot of us have digestive issues, and okay, it has a lot to do with the foods that we eat, but this is something that helps me a lot, you guys, and it's chewing your food at least 40 times. 40 chews. Now, if you're eating right now while you're watching this, your next bite, do 40 times. It's gonna take that food, that sandwich that you just bit, that cheesesteak sub that you just bit, that with that steak in it, you're gonna take 6 bites and then swallow it with your big bag self, right? Slow down, okay, and chew it until 40 times and almost until it's liquefied. Now I know it's not going to like, it's going to be like, oh, but you'll get used to it. I promise you, it will help you so much. It will help your digestive system so much to digest that food and pass it out the way that it needs to go. But I still do that to this day, and I believe that that's helping my digestive system every single day, because no matter what, our digestive system is going to be moving the food down, so it's going to need some support, especially I believe as we get older, that our digestive system is going to need some assistance. And so now, okay, let me see, wait a minute, digestive system, chew up the food. Okay, so now listen, you guys, just this past April 1st, the date that I'm recording this is like July 14th or something, 16th, I think. I'm not sure. I'll put it here when I figure it out. And so we're in July. So just this past April, so that was April, May, June, and now we're in July. I was 130 pounds. So just 4 months ago. So I'm telling you guys, five years ago, all of this started. 5 years ago, when my 21-year-old was 17, she was a junior in high school. Remember, you guys, at my sickest, I was like 125, and I believe there were some times I probably got down like 122. At my sickest, just 5 months ago, April, May, June, July, just 4 months ago, I was 130 pounds. On April 1st, I went to the doctors. April 1st, okay? On April 1st, I went to the doctors. Today, when I woke up this morning, I weighed myself. I'm 150. I'm fluctuating between 148 and 150, and let me explain something to you. I remember being 160 pounds and being like, oh my gosh, if I could just lose 10 more pounds, or where's my 160, where's my 180, where's my 200? Child, as long as I'm healthy, give me all the... I never want to feel how I felt ever again in life. Child, so this is like new, y'all, me feeling better and getting my weight back. This is just in the past 4 months. I told y'all this was gonna be long. So that's it, y'all. Your girl is back. I'm getting thick, and I'm talking, listen, I'm trying to be a part of the big back crew, okay? I'll call me a big back. Huh? Big back, huh? Somebody called? What? Oh. So I do take a lot of I do take a lot of supplements now. I do believe that has helped me tremendously. If you guys want a video on that, I will do a video on the supplements that I take every single morning. So if you guys want me to tell you about the supplements that I've been taking, about the food, or if you follow me on Instagram, sometimes I post my food, and when Doug and I go out, I'm always sharing it. I love salmon. Oh, I love salmon. I love salmon so much. Maybe I'll vlog the next time Doug and I go to my favorite restaurant here in Carroll County. If y'all want that vlog, let me know, because I know the managers there and they're really cool. So maybe we'll do that. And oh, there was a time, y'all, when I couldn't drink alcohol. Oh my gosh, I couldn't have a glass of wine. Child, I'm drinking the wine. French martini is my favorite drink. One of my friends that I used to hang out with, we used to go out all the time. She introduced me to the French martini, child, and I have not forgotten and have not put it down. I even learned how to make it at home. So y'all, I'm literally so grateful. Like, I wake up in the morning, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I wake up in the morning, I feel my thigh to make sure I'm trying to make sure I keep my, so I do, like, this is all brand new to me again, like being a thick girl. So I'm loving it. And yeah, I'm grateful, y'all. I'm so grateful. So that's my sick to wellness story. The message that I want you guys to get out of this is very simple. Listen to your body. Listen to your body, child. Listen to your body. If there's something that you're eating, and like, there's this one girl, love her to pieces. I watch her on TikTok, and she's like, every time I drink alcohol, I get full of mucus, and I'm like, stop, stop. That is your body. And she's only 25. I love her to pieces. I'm like, girl, your body is. But we all got to go through it. But yeah, so that's it, y'all. That's it. I don't know when I'm gonna be back to YouTube. I'll probably be back soon. But I'm on Instagram. Connect with me on Instagram. Connect with me inside my Facebook group. And dang, I miss doing this. Like, this is crazy. Now I get to go edit. The editing was my favorite part. It was like all the setting up of YouTube that I wasn't like really fond of. Like, child, I just be moving stuff around. But now, you guys, we're like empty nesters, so now I can just, this is it. Do y'all like this space for the new YouTube setup? Because I could just do it right here for real. But I'm always thinking, change it up, Child, be putting too much thought into it, and y'all don't even care half the time. Y'all just want the message. All right, bye, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, niggas.